Scorpio, someone is coming your way. Not just anyone who crosses your path and disappears, not just another face in the crowd. I'm talking about that person, the one your spirit recognizes even before your mind processes it, the one who will look at you and see beyond all the layers of protection you've built, the one who will understand your deepest silences without you needing to explain a single word. And that person is arriving in 2026. It's not maybe. It's not a possibility. It's absolute certainty. Your destiny is already being woven at this very moment to ensure that you meet. Let me tell you something that will make your heart race. The person who will change your life in 2026 won't be like the others you've met before. You've met interesting people. You've had intense connections. You've experienced chemistry. But this will be different. It will be like finding the missing piece of a puzzle. Like looking in the mirror and finally seeing a version of yourself that makes complete sense. Like waking up from a dream and realizing that reality can be infinitely better than any fantasy you've ever built. And you know what's most powerful? You won't need to force anything. You won't need to wear a mask. You won't need to diminish yourself or adapt. You won't need to hide your intensity or soften your sharp edges. This person will come and accept you exactly as you are, with your shadows, your demons, your scars, your complexity. And more than accept, they will celebrate. They will see beauty where others see flaws. They will see strength where others see weakness. They will see depth where others see drama. Are you ready to finally be truly seen by someone who won't be scared by what they find? Scorpio, what I'm about to reveal will prepare you to recognize this person when they appear. Because they will appear. And when they do, you'll only have a few moments to decide whether to open up or protect yourself as you always have. And I need you to understand, if you close yourself off when this person arrives, you might miss the opportunity for the most significant transformation in your life. So pay close attention to the signs I'm about to give you. The person who will change your life in 2026 will appear in an unexpected way. It won't be through the obvious paths you imagine. It won't be in the place you expect to find someone special. It will be at a moment when you are being completely authentic, perhaps even vulnerable in a way you rarely allow yourself to be. And it is precisely this authenticity that will attract this person to you like a magnet. They will feel the truth radiating from you and will recognize something they were looking for without knowing they were looking for it. For Scorpios born between October 23rd and November 2nd, this person will enter your life through your professional circle or an important project you are developing. You will connect first through mutual admiration for work, talent, or vision. For those born between November 3rd and 12th, the encounter will happen through a shared interest or during a time of personal expansion where you are exploring something new. And for those born between November 13th and 21st, this person may enter your life when you least expect it, perhaps through a friend or in a situation where you were simply living your life without looking for anyone. But regardless of how the encounter happens, you'll know. You'll feel an electric shock in your system. You'll have that moment of profound recognition, as if your soul was screaming, finally. It can be frightening in its intensity. It might make you want to run, because Scorpios always run from what has the real power to transform them. But please, this time, don't run. This time, stay. Let it happen. Allow this person to show you what's possible when you stop protecting yourself from everything and everyone. This person will change your life in 2026 in such profound ways that you will divide your existence into before and after them. Before you thought you knew love, they will show you that you've only scratched the surface. Before you thought you understood connection, they will take you to depths you didn't even know existed. Before you thought you had seen everything about human relationships, they will shatter all your references and build something completely new with you. Are you ready to discover that everything you've experienced so far was just preparation for what this person will awaken in you? Let me tell you the specific characteristics of this person so you'll recognize them when they appear. They'll have an intensity similar to yours. Not necessarily a Scorpio, but someone who lives deeply and feels everything with the same power as you. They won't be afraid of your shadows because they have their own shadows, with which they've already made peace. They'll have a brutal authenticity that cuts through any falsehood, and they'll have scars, not open wounds they want you to heal, but scars from battles they've already won and that have made them stronger. This person will challenge you in ways no one else has dared. They won't let you hide when things get too intense. They won't let you use your defense mechanisms to destroy something good like you've done so many times before. They will hold you tight when you try to run and will remind you of who you really are when you forget. And that will be uncomfortable. It will be confrontational. It will force you to grow in ways you've avoided for years. But here's the most beautiful part. This person will also nurture you in ways you've never experienced. They will give you the emotional security you've always pretended not to need. They will offer you the loyalty you demand, but rarely receive. They will show you what true reciprocity is, not just you giving and the other person receiving, but a genuine exchange of energy, vulnerability, and love. For the first time in your life, you will feel that you are not carrying all the weight alone, that you have someone by your side who is strong enough to be with you without breaking. The change this person will bring to your life in 2026 won't just be romantic, although it might have that component. It will be a complete transformation of how you see yourself, how you relate to the world, and how you express your potential. They will show you possibilities you dismissed as impossible. They will encourage dreams you buried for fear of failure. They will believe in you with such strong conviction that you will begin to believe in yourself in ways you never have before. And here's something that will surprise you. This person won't want to save you. They won't see you as a project or as someone who needs fixing. They will see you as an equal, powerful, complex, complete despite your imperfections. And it is precisely this vision of theirs that will allow you to flourish in a way you never could when you were with people who saw you as someone who needed to be changed, controlled, or domesticated. Scorpio, you need to understand that for this person to change your life in the way they are destined to, you will have to do something extremely difficult. You will have to lower your defenses. And I know how much that terrifies you. I know you've built such high walls because you were deeply hurt in the past. I know you've developed a system of impossible tests that people have to pass before you trust them. I know you have a self-destruct button that you press whenever someone gets too close. But with this person, you will need to resist those impulses. When she arrives and you feel that paralyzing terror of being truly seen, you'll have to take a deep breath and stay. When your first reaction is to attack or retreat, you'll have to choose vulnerability over protection. When all your instincts scream at you to test whether she'll keep subjecting you to unnecessary drama, you'll have to choose trust over sabotage. Because if you do to this person what you've done to everyone else, you'll lose something you'll never find again. The reason this specific person will change your life in 2026 has to do with where you are in your personal evolution. You've gone through years of intense transformations, symbolic deaths, painful rebirths. You've let go of people, patterns, old versions of yourself. You've done the inner work that most people avoid their entire lives. And now, finally, you've reached the point where you're ready to receive what you've always deserved but were never prepared to sustain. 2026 is not random. It's when cycles complete in a way that creates the perfect opening for that person to enter. It's when you finally stop repeating destructive patterns and become capable of building something healthy and lasting. It's when your energetic vibration finally aligns with that person's frequency, allowing you to magnetize each other. The universe has perfect precision in its unfolding events, and everything is being orchestrated to ensure that you meet exactly when you are both ready. This person will appear in your life and validate all the difficult choices you've made recently. Every time you chose solitude over mediocre company, they will show you it was worth the wait. Every time you ended relationships that didn't work, even if they were comfortable, they will show you what's possible when you don't settle for less than you deserve. Every time you worked on yourself when it would have been easier to blame others, they will show you that you became exactly the person you needed to be to attract someone at that level. And here's something crucial. This person won't be perfect. They will have flaws, fears, baggage, but the difference is that they will be aware of this and will be actively working on themselves. They won't expect you to be their therapist or their savior. They will take responsibility for their own shadows, and they will expect you to do the same. What you will build together will not be based on neurotic need, but on the conscious choice of two whole beings who decide to unite. The change she will bring will also manifest in practical areas of your life. It could be through opportunities she brings with her. It could be through connections she facilitates. It could be through perspectives she offers that will open doors you didn't even know existed. But mainly, it will be through how you begin to see yourself through her eyes and finally realize your own worth in a way that will completely change how you operate in the world. Scorpio, in the months leading up to meeting this person in 2026, you will begin to feel preparatory internal changes. You may feel a strange urgency to resolve pending issues from the past, to make peace with old wounds, to forgive, not necessarily others, but mainly yourself for all the times you betrayed yourself, accepted less, and failed to honor your own worth. These are signs that you are being internally prepared to be ready when this person appears. You may also begin to have vivid dreams or strong intuitions about this person, even before meeting them physically. You may feel their presence energetically. You may have moments of inexplicable certainty that someone important is coming. Don't ignore these signs. They are your internal spiritual radar system, warning you that the approach is happening on subtle planes before manifesting on the physical plane. And when you finally meet, when your eyes meet for the first time, you'll feel your whole body react. Your heart will race. Your breathing will change. You'll feel a strange mix of recognition and novelty, as if you've known this person for 1,000 lifetimes, but are seeing them for the first time, as if every cell in your body is screaming yes, while your mind tries to make sense of what's happening. Don't question it. Don't overanalyze it. Just let it happen. This person will teach you that vulnerability is not weakness, that true intimacy doesn't mean losing your identity, that you can open up completely and still remain powerful, that true love doesn't diminish you, it expands you. And these lessons will transform not only how you relate romantically, but how you exist in the world. You will become braver, more authentic, more willing to take risks you previously avoided out of fear. The life you will build after this person enters your life in 2026 will be unrecognizable compared to what you're living now. Not because they will come and fix everything, but because their presence will catalyze a transformation within you that was already wanting to happen but needed the right fuel. They will be the match that ignites a fire that was waiting to burn. And together, you will create something that neither of you could have created alone. But let me be very clear about something important. For this person to change their life in the way they're meant to, you can't try to control them. You can't try to mold them. You can't try to possess them in the obsessive way that Scorpios sometimes do when they finally find something real. You'll have to learn to love in a way that liberates instead of imprisons. To love in a way that trusts instead of controls. To love in a way that strengthens both of you instead of creating dependency. And this will be your greatest challenge and your greatest opportunity for growth, because the Scorpio tendency is to dive so deeply into the connection that it begins to suffocate. It's feeling with such intensity that it transforms love into obsession. It's having so much fear of losing that it creates exactly the conditions that lead to loss. But with this person, you will need to do things differently. You will need to love with open hands instead of clenched fists. And when you do that, you will discover a way of loving that is infinitely more powerful than anything you have experienced before. This person will also challenge you to be better, not through criticism, but through example. You will see how they deal with their own shadows, and you will want to do the same. You will see how they take responsibility for their actions, and you will want to have the same integrity. You will see how they love without fear, and you will want to develop the same courage. They will inspire you to evolve simply by being who they are, and you will do the same for them. And when difficult times come, because they always do, this person won't run away. They won't abandon you when you show your less beautiful sides. They won't discard you when you're in your darkest phases. They will stay. They will hold you. They will remind you of who you are when you forget. And they will have enough strength to tell you hard truths when you need to hear them. Because real love isn't just about comfort, it's about growth. And growth sometimes hurts. Scorpio, you also need to be prepared for the fact that this person may not be who you imagine them to be. They may not fit the superficial criteria you set. They may not have the looks, the profession, the background that you mentally decided your ideal partner should have. But they will have something much more important. They will have the right soul, the right energy, the ability to meet you where you truly are. And if you let go of your prejudices and expectations, you will realize that this is the only thing that truly matters. The transformation this person will bring in 2026 won't be instantaneous. The encounter will be the beginning, not the end of the story. But from that encounter, you will begin an upward spiral that will take you to levels of life, love, and self-realization that you thought only existed in theory. You will begin to experience what is possible when you stop fighting against everything and everyone and start cooperating with the natural flow of life. And years later, when you look back, you'll realize that 2026 was the year everything changed. Not just because that person came into your life, but because you finally had the courage to truly let someone in, because you chose love over fear, because you decided you deserved something extraordinary and allowed yourself to receive it. And that decision will reverberate through every aspect of your life in ways you can't even imagine now. Share in the comments simply, "I'm ready for 2026." 3 words that mark your intention to be open when that person arrives. That affirm that you won't sabotage yourself when the universe finally delivers what you've always asked for. That declare that you're willing to do things differently this time. Subscribe to the channel now, because throughout 2026, I'll be bringing you specific content on how to prepare for this encounter, how to recognize this person when they appear, how not to ruin everything with your usual self-destructive patterns, how to build something lasting when you finally find someone worthwhile. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any guidance that will lead you through this monumental transformation. This is your year of total change, Scorpio. 2026 marks the beginning of a completely new chapter in your life. And this person who is coming, the one who will truly see you, accept you completely, constantly challenge you, and love you deeply, will be the catalyst for this transformation. Prepare yourself, open yourself up, and when they arrive, don't run away. This time, stay. Let it happen. Allow your life to be changed in all the ways it needs to be changed. You deserve it. You always have. And in 2026, you will finally receive it.